Before getting into the video, subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get notified every time we upload a video.
In this video, we'll talk about the if statement. So those who have done the programming before must be knowing what are the if statements. And those who are new to this, after watching the video, you'll come to know what is if statement, else statement, and how to use this. Suppose you have to check some condition whether the given condition is true or false. Like if you are going to check for a number that the number is greater than the other number. So in that case you are going to use the if statement. Let us take another situation in which you have to give the license to particular user. Suppose the user inputs 14, so he or she is not eligible for the license because the minimum age for license is 18. So you'll check that if the age given by the user is equal to or greater than 18, then only you'll assign license to that particular user, and if it is not, then you are not giving to give the license to them. Now let us try to make this program. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll first take the input from the user. So we'll write age equal to, since we have to take integers, so int, then input, enter your age. For writing an if statement, we simply write if then age is greater than equal to 18, then insert a colon, then after that write the statement print license granted. Now let us run this. So suppose we enter 20 as the age and now press enter. Okay, so we are getting license granted as the output. Now here two things that you need to keep in mind is that first of all, every time you use an if statement you have to put a colon after it, and there must be proper indentation after that if statement. Python works on indentation. Indentation plays a very important role in Python programs. Currently, we gave the value 20, which was already greater than 18. So it gave us the output as license granted. But what if we give the input as 13? So let us run this. It is not giving us any output. This is because the if block or the if statement will execute only if the condition is true. Like if age is greater than 18, if 20 was greater than 18, only then the next line will be executed. And this, whatever is written after if block with the indentation included, that is considered to be the if block. So in our case, these two lines are the if block. In the second case where we gave the input as 13, that condition was false. Thus, that won't even go inside the block and would be executed externally. Thus, there will be no output. Now, why are these indentations so important in Python? This is because in other programming languages, we used to use either curly braces or some other things to specify that this is the starting of the if statement and here it ends. But in Python, the work of the curly braces is replaced by the spaces. So we have to give proper spaces and we need not to specify the curly braces before and after it. So we have to be very careful while writing this if statements or any other statements. What if we just remove the space before this print statement? So yeah, let us run it. It is giving us an indentation error. So that is how the indentation plays a role in Python program. Now suppose we don't wish to write anything in the if statement. Like here we wrote license granted, but what if we had nothing to write? So suppose we have this code where x is equal to 18, and if we wish to check that x is greater than 18, so we'll write the code as if x greater than 18 and put a colon, and after that what if we don't write a statement. And now let us run this. So it is giving us syntax error. This is because it was expecting some statement after the if condition. So now in this case, what we can do is we simply write a pass statement. Type pass after it and let us run this code. So yeah, this code executes and it is giving us no error. So that is how pass statement is used in order not to write any additional statement after an if condition. Now so far we have known about the if statement. Now let us talk something about the else statement. Else statement is always specified just after the if statement. Let us take the previous example where we had asked the user for an input as the age of user, and now we wish to check whether a license is to be granted to a user or not. So we have written if age is greater than equal to 18, then license will be granted. But what if age is less than 18? In that case we use the else statement. To start the else statement you simply write else, but yeah, here you have to keep in mind that you don't have to continue with the indentation of the if block. Just after the if block completes, start with a new line, and where the if starts, at the same indent you have to start writing else, and after else put a colon, and after that write a statement. So in our case we'll write print and you are not eligible. Here we need not to specify any condition after the else statement, and we can simply use it as a word. And now let us run this program. Now let us enter, suppose we enter 12. So it is giving us the output as you are not eligible. Okay, so that was our else block. Else block got executed because the condition in the if block was false. See, it is not necessary to use else every time, but we need to use the if statement. And if we are using an else statement, then it has to be just after the if statement. Let us run this code again, and now in the age we write 21. So we are getting the output as license granted. So in this case, if part was getting executed, and here else part is not getting executed, because else part will get executed only if the if statement is false, else it will remain unbothered. So that was if else statement.
If you like this video, hit the like button. Thank you.